That to right. Tucker makes the grab. One up, one down. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Suzuki over at first with one away. To third. And foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. Got him. And good work there. As he back here at Wrigley Field. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. Now it's Alex Bregman.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job. Swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. Lead it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This to third, and it goes just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line to left. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next pitch is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And another ball. No outs. Runner on second. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. Here's Trevor Story now. Doubled his first time. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And there's 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Fouled off. He was late. Pickoff throw. Bregman dives back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. On the ground. Swanson fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Here at Wrigley Field, this is Willie Castro. Giolito back to work. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. Castro, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Over to Lowe, 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
That's shortstop. Dansby Swanson. Ball. 1-0.
1 down, base is empty. That misses. Now 2-0. And that one missing low.
3-0.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So the lineup flips over. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt.
Ball.
Hoerner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but he held up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Steven Matz.
Number 41. 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 on, 2 outs.
3 balls.
And
no
a pitch
strikes.
out, but nothing going on. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got...
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Tucker in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult. Especially for...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Tucker should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball right back to the mound. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that clips the inside corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Story. Tosses across the first, and the Cubs go 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's going to be Roman Anthony. First pitch misses.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Hap on his horse. And there's 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Bregman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hap right there to make the grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's Trevor Story, 1 for 2. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. And that misses. 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Late swing fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Anthony makes the catch. 1 away. Swanson digs in. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Corner has to step out of the way for ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Started to swing, held up.
No
the Cubbies trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and that is the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. First offering, and it just misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. Rafaela up to third on the wild pitch. And he steals third without a throw. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Gonzalez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Late with the swing there.
No ball. One strike.
Now 1-1. Kittredge. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitch is on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Tucker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. And that one pulled foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls. 2 strike.
This one popped up. Gonzalez. He makes the grab, and the inning is here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Kittredge back to work. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Willie Castro. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Foul ball. Hats and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That smash towards center. Rafaela makes the grab on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was
3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. They say you win. Sends it across to first, and Story is out. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that is out of play. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one is in for a strike. Weiser throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Ian Happ. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broke.
Runner on the move. There's a swing and a drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
That one ran inside, almost got him. That one fouled off. The count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Outside. And a full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the DH for the Cubs. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Duran quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tucker at second. Suzuki on at first with 2 down. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
Stays alive. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Play at the plate. Got him. Misplay doesn't. We go to the 9th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida. Hit on the ground to the right side. Horner tosses to first.
Yep,
and a quick out, number 1. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Carlos Narvaez. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infield.
Bush. Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out. First and second, 1 out. And now Nico Horner. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Misses outside. And 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. Here the last.
3-2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. This could end it. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.